Welcome back to bestofmarin.com, where we do our best to give you the rundown on all things happening around the county and where to find the best places to go in Marin. Today, we are diving into a single zip code where, well, George Lucas literally changed modern cinema, and a high school inside joke somehow birthed a global counterculture movement.
Yeah, and right down the road from all that, you have this 19th century Chinese fishing village that just sits there, seemingly frozen in time.
Right, it's wild. We are, of course, doing a deep dive on San Rafael today.
It really is this fascinating urban study because you have this genuine walkable pedestrian energy, but it's wrapped up in a deeply layered past.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, let's start with 4th Street, which is basically the urban spine. It runs all the way down to the smart commuter rail station.
Right, and walking down there, you pass roughly 100 historic properties. They have these amazing ornate brick facades and classic marquees.
It feels like a living movie set, honestly. But I have to ask, how did this relatively compact downtown area end up creating such massive cultural ripples across the globe?
Well, it really comes down to this unique collision of geography and timing. I mean, take the counterculture aspect, for example. The term 420 actually originated right here at San Rafael High School.
Wait, really? The 1970s high school thing?
Yeah, exactly, in the early 70s. But, it didn't just magically go global on its own. It spread because the Grateful Dead subculture had a massive foothold here in Marin County.
Oh, right. So they essentially adopted the term and pushed it out there.
Exactly. They basically built a pipeline from a local high school wall directly into global pop culture.
That makes so much more sense because it wasn't just some random slang word. It had, like, the ultimate underground marketing machine behind it.
And, that exact same era brought George Lucas here to film parts of American Graffiti. He cemented those exact streets into modern film history.
But what always surprises me about San Rafael is how abruptly that historic concrete shifts into actual wilderness.
Oh, yeah. The transition from downtown pavement to natural shoreline isn't gradual at all. It is immediate.
Right. Usually you have to choose. You either get dense urban history with brick storefronts or you get expansive nature. But here, they literally sit side by side.
They really do. I mean, just northeast of downtown, you hit China Camp State Park. And that is over 1,600 acres of oak woodlands and sweeping bay views.
But the real significance of China Camp isn't just the topography, right?
No, not at all. It actually preserves the remnants of a thriving Chinese shrimp fishing village.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, after facing severe discrimination and the Chinese Exclusion Act in the late 19th century, this community built a massive, self-sustaining microeconomy right on the water.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And it's preserved today as this tangible testament to early immigrant resilience in California. But wait, speaking of preservation, this is where I get a little confused.
How so?
Well, natural space is being protected. I understand that. But how does, like, a massive ornate Victorian mansion like the Falkirk Cultural Center just survive untouched right near a modern downtown?
That is a great question, actually, because usually prime real estate like that gets paved over for parking lots or condos, right?
Exactly.
Well, Falkirk survived precisely because the community recognized its value before the mid-century development boom could completely erase it. Citizens actively rallied to buy it in the 1970s.
So they turned what was a private estate into a public cultural hub themselves.
Exactly. And it's that exact same community-driven evolution that shapes all the distinct pockets of San Raf. Take the Canal District, for example.
Oh, the food scene there is incredible.
Right, and it evolved into this diverse culinary hub because it remains a crucial entry point for new immigrants in Marin. The food there is a direct reflection of its evolving demographic makeup.
And when you pair those neighborhoods with major local institutions like Dominican University or the Ali Akbar College of Music, the history just feeds the current community pulse.
It really does, which brings up a good point. If you are trying to actually absorb all these contrasting layers in a single day, pacing is everything.
Yeah, how do you even structure a Saturday to capture both the history and that modern energy?
Well, I would say you start early with a coffee off 4th Street.
And then you head over to the Marin County Farmers Market at the Civic Center. And when you were there, you really have to look at the architecture. I mean, it is not just a functional government building.
Like, not at all.
Those Frank Lloyd Wright archways fundamentally change the aesthetic blueprint of the whole county. They perfectly bridge the gap between the surrounding hills and modernist design.
It is such a stunning piece of architecture. Then, after the market, you shift gears. You spend your afternoon out at China Camp taking in those views toward the East Bay.
Just really feeling that 19th century history.
Exactly. Then, as the sun goes down, you circle back into the downtown energy for dinner at Soul Food.
Oh, an absolute staple. I mean, the line might be long, but that Puerto Rican cuisine is so worth the wait.
It really is, and it puts you right in position to check out the local street art or maybe drop into a late-night spot downtown.
So, as you wander around San Raf this weekend, consider this. How does a city manage to aggressively protect its 19th century brick facades and untouched waterfronts while continuing to evolve into a modern, culturally complex hub?
It really is a rare balancing act.
Don't forget to sign up to our email list for updates on our next episode and latest events. Until next time, we will catch you on bestofmarin.com.